the last 3 weeks you have seen a lot of Mzungus running around here. And you may wonder what this is all about. This training, as you probably know, was about household level water and sanitation technologies with focus on water. And if we talk about households, we talk also about the quality, because the first thing, if you promote household water systems, there is two big questions that the government or the donor will ask you. What are those two questions? The people that have been in the course cannot answer them. What would be the two questions that the donor asks you? If you promote family systems, household, wells, pumps, storage, what is the first question they ask you?
Costs and sustainability.
No, I think another one.
Quality.
No. Yeah, the quality. So the first question will be, who is going to control, if you promote household wells, who is going to control the quality? Because here the plots are very small, 3 meters between, or 5 meters between the well and the latrine sometimes. So, who is going to control the quality? The answer is nobody. Because the government doesn't have the management capacity, not the money. And if you test it today, next week it can be contaminated again. So the logic is household water treatment, treated at the point of use. So this is what the presentation is about, the importance of household water treatment. And some organization says household water treatment is an intermediate solution until all the people have pipe water in the house that is treated 100%. Who agrees with this statement? Who agrees that the household water treatment is an intermediate solution? Can I see hands? So you all say you think it's an intermediate solution?
You said put your hand up
if you think it's an intermediate solution, and that in the future everybody will have pipe water systems in the house, in the world, then raise your hand.
For agree.
Sorry? So you all think...
I disagree.
You disagree? Yes. I disagree also, because it's an illusion that we will all have pipe water in the future. Because what is the percentage of... Yes?
Could we make the additional point that if your water is piped, it is not immune from pollution and contamination and poisons?
That's another point that I want to come back, because this is another question. What is the percentage of people in the world that do not have safe water?
About 29%.
We have 8 billion people in the world. How many people do not have safe drinking water?
There are more people. 29%, I guess.
Who thinks it's 11%? Raise your hand. Who thinks it's 20%? Who thinks it's 29%? I need to see all the hands then. Okay, be active. I want to keep you awake. Okay, so 1/3 of the population in the world does not have safe water. And like Alan says, by the way, maybe you introduce yourself briefly.
Morning everybody, sorry to butt in without starting from the beginning of the course. My name's Alan Spivey. I work in Nairobi with Kickstart International. We promote smallholder irrigation, and mostly we design and facilitate pumps so that people can irrigate on small plots.
The money maker, it's known in Kenya as
the money maker brand.
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe you have seen them.
Yes.
It's pedal pumps, and you have the two models, the hip pump and the pedal pump, is it?
Yeah, and shortly another one which is like the hip pump but cheaper.
Okay.
Starter pump. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. So, and it's like Alan says, even if you have pipe water, it's not always safe, because when they repair the system, dirt may come in, maybe there's not always pressure, maybe there's no money for electricity. So if there's vacuum on the system, you're getting dirt. So in all these cases, the logic is treat the water at the point of use. And you can have the water kiosk, ATM machines, where you can have safe water. And if you store it for half a day, 1 day, no problem. But if you store it for 2 or 3 days, and you have one bacteria today, in 3 days you will have 100,000. One bacteria will not make you sick, 100,000 bacteria will make you sick. At least your baby. So the logic is treat your water. The 3 options are boiling, chlorine, and filters. Exactly. So no need to discuss. We have the water guard. What is the percentage of people in Kenya that use water guard? Any idea? No idea at all? 50%?
No.
More?
Yes.
More?
Yes.
You think more?
Less.
Would be less.
Yes.
You say less? You
Less.
say more?
Less.
Less, okay. How much? 5%?
Maybe 10%.
10%?
Yeah.
We did a study in Ethiopia and it was 8% of the people that use chlorine. Probably in most countries it's the same. Why do not people more use chlorine? Why not more people using chlorine? Any idea? It has a smell.
Yeah. Credibility.
Credibility. People think it's a chemical. Anyway, so the filters do not have that problem. And the filters, in general, have 2 times more effect on reducing diarrhea than chlorine. Chlorine kills bacteria and viruses, so very effective. Filters, most filters do not take out all the viruses. They take out bacteria, but not all the viruses. Still, the filters are more effective in reducing diarrhea. Why?
Is it because of the cost? That it's used more often?
It's used more consistently.
Yeah.
Because if you use chlorine and you use it 29 days a month, and the number 30 you don't use it, your baby still gets sick. So there is studies that say if you don't use your treatment 100% of the time, your efficiency is almost 0. Yeah, so it is essential. And a filter, once people are used to a filter, they will normally use it consistently. There's a study, if you Google Mr. Brown, Joe Brown, you will find it. And this is another study that says that filtration can reduce the cases of diarrhea, the second column, by 63%, and chlorine 37%. So there's different studies that indicate the difference. Another reason why filters are more effective is the filters take out the cryptosporidium. The cryptosporidium is the number 2 baby killer in the world, especially between 0 and 2 years. And chlorine does not kill that because it's a small egg, but the filter will take out the cryptosporidium. So that is another reason why filters are more effective. I can send you the PowerPoint thing. So another proposition. It says that treating the water at the household level is more effective if the objective is reducing diarrhea. I repeat, if the objective is reducing diarrhea, it is more effective to invest your money in household water treatment than in new pipe systems. Who would agree with this statement? Can I see hands? Oh, quite a lot of them. 7.5. Okay. Of course you need pipe systems or hand pumps or any water source, otherwise you don't have volume of water. But if your objective is to reduce diarrhea, this investigation says that piped water at premises, the second from the bottom, the efficiency is 21%. And if you combine household water treatment with sanitation and hygiene, your efficiency in reducing diarrhea is 57%. So it is the same logic as the study before. Okay, so there is a range of filters available in Kenya. One is, for instance, the ceramic pot filter made by Chujio in Limuru. Maybe you know him?
Yeah.
Okay. There's another production of pot filters in Kenya. Is there also not one in Kisumu?
Don't know. That's the only one I know.
You know only one. Anyway, as a smart center, as an NGO that promotes household water treatment, I think it would be good to show all the options that are available in Kenya. So I would strongly suggest to get a pot filter sometime here that you can show. You don't need to sell it, but you should show it so that you know the differences. The biosand filters, are they produced in Kenya?
Yes.
They are? Are they produced and sold commercially?